Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and today I'm going to take you on a tour of a place called Old Car City, USA. It's on the south side of the town of White, Georgia, and it is a self-proclaimed car junkyard. Not a salvage yard where you come to get parts, but just a junkyard where cars go to die. And they told me here they have about 4,400 cars that are in like a foresty area with big trees just stacked in between the trees, and they have trails that go all around them. So I'm just going to give you a taste of what's here that I think you'll find interesting. And this guy pointing to the sign says that it is the world's largest known old car junkyard. So let's go in and take a look around. It's also called the world's oldest junkyard jungle. And it's a photographer's paradise that says, come on in and ring the cowbell. All kinds of signs like this along the way. I like this one. If you can't be on time, be early. We've got a couple cars outside here. Well, let's go in and take a look. This is what it looks like inside the building. You've got a lot of interesting things here. Here's a man made out of soda cans. You got sort of a piano here. And look at this lion on this old car. It's Pee Wee Herman. Wow, all this stuff. This is a photographer's paradise. So now let's go out back. By the way, they charged me $20 to come in here. I think it's 10 if you just want to walk around. It's 20 if you want to take pictures, is what the guy said. He said there's 7 miles of trails, and they close at 4 o'clock, which is just an hour and 10 minutes is all I have. So I'm only going to be able to see part of it. Nice engine. Welcome and respect them, it says. And they don't want you messing up their old cars. Heaven forbid you would damage any of these. They wouldn't want to spend any money fixing them. If you kick a tire or something. This one could use a paint job. GMC, Ford, pickup trucks. Looks like they need to repair that door there. There's no signs to indicate what make and model and year these cars are. Boy, look. Almost nothing left of that. There's a lot of them there in and amongst all the trees. Well, this is for sure. Got a lot of mottos, I guess you might call them, on this, whatever that is. I don't think you can call it a building. some kind of a shed. And no smoking back here. You wouldn't want to burn up anything. I wonder what that is. Somebody really likes to make these signs. Look at this old school bus. This might be an old Lincoln. They made these really long cars that was just a two-door. Uh-oh, looks like we had a freeway pile up here. Got a bunch of them stacked up here. There's a Gran Torino. And there's an old style blue station wagon. It goes back a long way into the forest here. They could make planters out of some of these. And I don't think anybody comes back here looking for car parts. Yeah, looks like most of these are from the 40s and 50s. Maybe some back into the 30s, but that's about as far back, I think. And since they were put here, I doubt they have been brushed off at all since day one. There's no delivery van. Early model SUV, I guess. Here's a minivan. And over here is another school bus. Here's a camper. I was wondering if there would be any RVs in here. Pink one. And it's got some car parts on top. Shall we take a look inside? Well, I think that would be a bed. There's a refrigerator, microwave, oven and stove, cabinets, another bed. Even has a toilet, which is actually also a shower, a combination shower toilet room. I'm sure it's had its heyday. Here's another school bus. All those cans down there. This is hard to read, but it says buy, sell, trade, clean, used cars. Okay, where are they? There's a Volkswagen bus. A lot of good tips they have around here. A lot of redneck jokes. You don't see these old style station wagons anymore. There are just rows and rows of these cars. There's a Chevrolet El Camino. I really liked the design of those kinds of pickup trucks, the El Camino and the Ford Ranchero. I thought it was a great idea, but it just didn't hang on popularity. Now there's a planter, and somebody's still working on this one. There he is. Uh-oh, this guy's got a tail light out. I wonder if they squeezed cars like this in between the trees or if the trees grew later. Well, I'm pretty sure they didn't back this one in place. I think these smaller trees in front grew in later, and that grew right into the bumper. How about that? Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Wow, this is pretty amazing. There's another van, and here's a Lincoln Continental with the double doors like that. I gotta remember this while I'm arguing with people on Facebook. Looks like this tree just grew right out of that truck bed right there. Assuming it goes down to the ground, I can't tell for sure. Easy access, but no seat. That's a Ford van truck. This trucker keeps his wheels in the bed of the truck. Interesting. Well, I've only seen that one RV here. I have videoed one or two places before that is sort of like this, but only for RVs. And I got videos done on those. Those two RV junkyards I videoed I actually found to be a lot more interesting than here, which is just cars and trucks and vans. This says it's a Sportsman top. Never heard of that. At the RV junkyards, they still get parts off of them that people might need, but here these are just for show. I bet that was once a hot car. They've got these under a shelter so they won't get too dusty, I guess. There's a Dodge Charger. I think this is one of the oldest ones I've seen. Yeah, I think most of them are from 40s, 50s, 60s. Wow, look how these are overgrown. All that's left of this one is the front bumper. I guess they don't worry much if a tornado comes through here. Here's a real little guy. Kind of looks to me like a Studebaker. Wonder how long this car's been here. There's another oldie. Starting to rust out. And here is the feature car of the day. I think they could probably restore that one. Looks like a Corvette. Well, how amazing do you think this is, folks? I bet you've never been to a junkyard like this before. There's a bunch of farm tractors and another school bus. This shed has got a bunch of parts they've taken out of them. Got a bunch more cars here under the shed. This is a Ford. Don't know what model it is. Clipper Super. Don't know what that is. I wonder if these lovebirds are still alive. I bet this guy has got a story to tell about what fell on top of his car. And each one of these cars has its own little secret story it would tell if it could. Now this is way too big for any kind of a real car. Yeah, I think somebody just slapped that together. Here's a different kind of Tin Man. Another guy here. I suspect some kids here were drinking a little too much. And they got a big stack of bicycles here. Huh. How you like this guy's back porch? I wonder what the owner's personal residence looks like. Here's another shot of the bicycles. Real rusty ones up there. This one in front looks like in pretty good condition. And this one's got a flat tire, imagine that. Here's a little four-wheeler. Have not seen a single motorcycle here. Got a hubcap collection. But they do have a good collection of bicycles and even tricycles. Well, I found this interesting. How about you? Let me know in the comments below. Good day, folks.